afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday to everybody. As I like to say, thanks, Spirit, it's Friday. This is my new friend, Nancy from Crohn's Intuition, who is joining us today for some angels and affirmations. I just sort of felt like something light, but something meaningful, and it seems appropriate for all of these huge energetic shifts that we seem to be going through over the last couple of weeks, and some huge things happening in the news. And so, lots of people experiencing extreme heat and wildfires and flooding, and the political climate is just as hot as the outside temperature seems to be in the U.S. And so here in Canada, too, we just had a major mix-up, major shake-up in our cabinet ministers. About 9 or 10 have been replaced, and there was no real reason for it. So there's a lot of what's happening there. So anyway, we're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it happy. And I'm so grateful that you're here, Nancy.
Oh, it's wonderful to meet you, Kelly.
Yeah,
finally. Yes.
Right? It's been a hot minute, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So Nancy was kind enough. Last week I had to cancel. I wasn't feeling so hot, and Nancy was kind enough to agree to reschedule. So thank you so much for that. Nancy, I like to ask my first-time guests a couple of icebreaker questions just to help us get to know you better. So we're going to say some hellos, and then we will do that. Right. Okay. So let's go to the chat and see who's here. Gerald is in the house. Hello, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
Lottie B is here. Hello, my friends. Welcome. Rossi's Den is in the house. Sonia is here. Pooja is here. Good to see you. Pia's Life is in the house. Hershey the Shadow Reader is here. Hello, Hershey. Maruda is here. Nice to see you, Maruda. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And, Teresa Ford is here. Cheyenne is here. Lots of lovely people. So, yes. Are you ready for your questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. So the first question is, hi, Gypsy JJ.
Be gentle.
Okay. I promise I will. The first question is, would you say that you are a organized person, a disorganized person, or an organized chaos type of person?
Organized chaos, definitely.
So everything has its spot in your mind.
In my mind, yes. It's a constant upheaval.
I love it. I love it. My mother was a very organized person about certain things, not everything, but certain things. And quite often on Saturdays, we would find her in the kitchen, organizing the junk drawer or something of that nature. And never understood that as a kid. The house is a disaster, and that's what we're focused on. But it would make her feel better once she organized that drawer.
Well, I started out as organized, and my husband came from a home where his mother was very, very, very organized, and he wanted no part of that.
Right.
So I made some adjustments, and everything worked out just fine.
I love that. Hi, Sue Toffee. Okay, second question is, what does a day off for Nancy look like? Explain a day off, your ultimate day off experience. What's that like?
Well, I'm retired, so all of my days are kind of days off, but I guess my perfect day off is just waking up when I want to, going into the kitchen and making a pot of tea, and coming back into my room and looking at my cards, planning out my day. Have to take the dogs out. I have 2 Chihuahuas. And perhaps going out on the porch and just watching, if I wake up early, watching the day begin. I absolutely love that.
It's beautiful.
And as the day goes on, maybe do something with my children. Uh, my Our middle child lives next door, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, so that's wonderful. And I just enjoy getting out. I live close to the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Okay.
Here in the mountains of Western North Carolina. I love going up there. I guess my perfect day would be taking a picnic and going up there.
See,
Yeah.
now I haven't been on a picnic in a really long time. That sounds beautiful.
Yes.
Sounds
But
very
it's
like,
too hot right now.
yeah, it's too hot right now, but it sounds very, very like low key,
Yes.
happy vibe, but very like tranquil, just like an easy sort of pace. And I love that. That's totally my vibe as well. All right. Third question. 3 things that you always have to have with you.
Regrettably, my phone.
It's all good.
Yes. I always take some crystals with me when I leave the house. And I usually have a deck in my purse too if I go out.
See, now I always think that that's funny when I ask this question, if people mention like a deck, because that's all of a sudden now a deck is part of, what I take with me when I leave the house, which everyone knows isn't very often. But the fact that I'm even like, that's what's in my mind instead of the 100 other things that I should be taking. I just think that that's interesting. It's something that readers have in common. I love that.
Right. And I keep a little journal in my purse so that if I'm waiting or something, I can do something that's productive rather than just sitting there.
Right. I love that. Okay. 4th question. Do you have a food or like a food item, whether it be the smell or the taste or just the actual sort of making of the food item, that takes you back to a specific moment in time, takes you back to a memory or to a tradition that really just puts you in a good mood, a positive sort of vibe?
I'm trying to think. I used to enjoy with my family very much grilling outdoors, and the smell of the food on the grill, and getting it all prepped and waiting for it. And one of the things that we used to do is we would do like a crab boil with corn and sausage and everything in it, and that just always smelled so good, and we had the best time. And we would just put newspapers out on the table and just have at it. It was a lot of fun, and everybody enjoyed it.
See, now I love that. When I was growing up, baking Christmas cookies was like a big deal.
Oh yeah.
And every year we would try to like outdo the cookies that we did last year. And it's funny because I don't eat a lot of desserts because I'm allergic to eggs. So there's that. But anyway, every time I think about Christmas cookies, I immediately go to all the disasters. So one time we found a recipe in some woman's magazine, probably in the doctor's office, to make cookies out of Rice Krispie squares. And I decided to make a much bigger cookie. And then I decided we could make like a gingerbread house, but out of Rice Krispie square. Oh my gosh. Let me just say that it was a complete and utter disaster. But we spent like 4 hours making it. And I will never forget the look on everyone's face when that roof slid off and smashed it apart. First of all, it weighed like 1,000,000 pounds. But yeah. We made candy cane cookies one time that was a complete disaster because we had to separate the dough and then braid it, and there was red everywhere. So I just think about all those fun moments, and when all the cousins were in the kitchen cooking, and
Oh
good
yeah.
times. I love the feeling that food can bring, right?
Oh yes.
You
That
know,
reminds me of how the house used to smell when my mother was making at Christmas time. She would make those wedding cookies
mm-hmm.
that with the powdered sugar,
Yeah.
and that was a very special memory. She also had a cookie press, and she would make
Oh,
Christmas
nice.
trees and wreaths and things like that. And it was just, I was fascinated by that when I was
Yeah.
really little. Yeah.
That's so lovely. All right. Our fifth and final question, Nancy, is where is your happy place?
My happy place is with my family.
Aw,
Yeah.
as it
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah. Um, our youngest child has, he and his wife have a log cabin deep in the woods. It's about 200 years old. It's been in the family for generations. It used to be a hunting lodge, and I love to go up there
That sounds
because
beautiful.
it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's just surrounded by forest and streams, and just sitting out on the front porch is such a delight. That is where my happy place is. That's where my ashes are going to be sprinkled around
Oh,
one
nice.
day. Yeah.
I think we should go on a field trip to the cabin. What do you say, Nancy? Let's go.
Oh, I should do that sometimes
You should.
and just video. It is absolutely beautiful.
It sounds beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, friends. So, thank you, Nancy, for taking the
Mm-hmm.
time to answer those questions. Nancy's link is in the description box below the video. And you guys know that I always have my sticky notes, but because I'm in the laptop, I don't have my sticky note with Nancy's link on it. But if one of the moderators in the chat could be kind enough to stick it into the chat, that would be super appreciated for everyone to go and check out what Nancy does, what her channel is all about. I met you a long time ago, I think on Gerald's channel, probably, or Ben's channel, and we run
Mm-hmm.
into each other all over the place. And I can't believe it's taken me this long to get you here. I'm so sorry, but they say that good things come to those that wait, or something like that, right? So there you go. So we are going to do some angel cards and some affirmations. So 2 or 3 cards each. If you guys want a reading, or you want an angel card and an affirmation, it's not really a reading, pop it into the chat. We'll do our best to get to you guys. Oh, thank you, Hershey. So there, Hershey's put in your link there.
Oh, thank
Please
you,
don't
Hershey.
forget to give us a thumbs up. And before I get too far into what we're doing today, Nancy, do you have anything coming up that you'd like to tell people about, where they can find you over the next couple of days?
Um, I have something planned with Gerald in a couple of weeks, and something with Jane. But with Jane, I'm not sure because of what's going on with her husband. So
Right.
We'll just kind of play that by ear. And I'm going to try and learn StreamYard so that I can be doing some lives. I've never done one on my own before. So.
Oh, really? Well, I can
Mhm.
totally help you. I'm a
Thank you.
StreamYard genius.
Ah.
Speaking of Gerald, I'll be on with Gerald on Gerald's channel on Monday, as well as Ben. Ben will be with us too, so that's a treat. Looking forward to that. It's at 2 p.m. on Monday. And then Monday night at 7 p.m., which is my normal scheduled show, Cardamancy Mesquite will join me for some full moon readings. I have a busy week next week, so stay tuned. Make sure you've got that bell notification checked off. Hi, Sherry. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Oh, sure, you say that now. I'm kidding. Gerald says, I'm looking forward to having you on, Kelly. I'm like, sure you do. Sure. Hi, Sam. Okay, let's go ahead. We have lots of people wanting a reading, which I love. So these are in no particular order. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Gotta say all the good stuff. All right, let's go with Jan's Free.
All right.
Jan's Free would like an angel card. So I got a whole bunch. Thanks, Gerald. I only have 10 decks with me, you guys. And guess what? We're not even color coordinated today. I got all kinds of colors. I'm branching out, friends. I am branching out. Whoops. Thank you, Hershey. I just got this deck. Look at how pretty the back of it is. It's so super colorful. I love it. This is called
gorgeous.
This is called the Power of Love. It's an activation deck, they call it. And I totally love it. Okay. Jan's free. We're gonna go with animal. I got you, Pooja.
Okay, are we pulling like one angel card or for the message or
whatever you feel drawn to?
Okay.
I've got 3 cards here, so
okay.
I have an issue. It's like I can't just pull one card. I don't know how to do that. I say it all the time, but I can't do it. It's like, oh no, I need another one. Oh wait, no, this one's speaking to me too. Okay. Do you want to go first, love, or do you want me to?
I have 2 cards. The first is Jan's free is from the Wisdom of the Archangels Oracle cards, and this is what the back of the card looks like. The front of the card is Raphael, you are worthy.
Such a pretty card.
Isn't that beautiful? And the message of this card is, this powerful card is a clear reminder for you to know and accept this. You were called to this world, formed in the image of spirit, to experience love, to receive abundantly, to laugh joyously, to explore fearlessly, and to audaciously accept that you are worthy of all good. You are worthy.
I love that.
Isn't that a beautiful message?
It is a beautiful, beautiful message.
The next message that I had is outdoors. It says, Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas.
Beautiful card.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's what I have for you.
Well, we kind of have some similar cards. So this is the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
And it says the way forward is open. And if you see on the top there, written in blue, it says joy. And it's sort of like a little treasure map. With trees. So it's a map to the outdoors. You are not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities are abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. What an awesome message that is.
Really, really.
The second card I pulled is from that Power of Love, the activation deck. We have individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. And the third card is the unicorn and infinite possibilities. And this message says, you are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Isn't that pretty? What are you drinking? That looks so good.
Some orange soda.
Ooh, cream soda. So Jan's free. It sounds like to me that if you go out into nature, as Nancy's card suggests, that will be a great way for you to sort of connect even further to spirit, or to open up even further to that spiritual enlightenment, that spiritual journey. And I feel like all of that is going to lift your vibration.
Yes, because she's worthy.
Absolutely. You know, part of the reason why I wanted to do this show, I'd like to be able to chat about this while we're doing this, right? Hi, Lady Silver. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this is because I want to have a conversation while we're doing this, to talk about, angels and affirmations and how they can be so helpful, I think. Um, you know, just talking out loud to whomever you have an audience with can be so therapeutic if you allow it to be, right? If you're open to it. Whether it's passed over loved one, or literally talking to yourself in the mirror, talking to your pets. It can be so therapeutic, because when you're doing that, you are releasing, right? You're getting the things out of your mind. You're allowing that space to be cleared, right? You are taking weights off of your back. I've done it before, where I've gone for a walk and I've just like said the things out loud that I need to say. Obviously no one can hear me, which is good. But I feel free. I feel that weight lifted off of me. And when you have something as precious and as beautiful as an angel, someone you know is there to embrace you and protect you and support you, it's like worth its weight in gold. You know what I mean? It is so it's so touching, and it's so beautiful, and it's so like filled with feeling. I don't really know how else to articulate that. It just feels like a giant hug from your very, very best person that that gives the bestest hugs. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what it feels like to me. What do you think, Nancy? What does talking to the angels, or knowing of angels' presence around you, do for you?
Well, the number one thing that I think is to be open to listening, because they're always there.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't think about them,
Right.
maybe as often as we should. And they've got a message waiting. We just have to be open to receive it.
Yeah. And they come in all forms and fashions, right? Sometimes, they can be very subtle messages, and other times they can be quite, like, not in your face, but they can be quite dominant, right? And I always think it's such a blessing. It's such an honor, really, to have that communication or that message.
Yes.
Right. All right. We'll keep talking. Let's do Rossi's cards for her. Sam, I did star you. I've got you in there. Beautiful card. I just ordered a bunch of new decks because somebody had a sale. And I'm looking forward to that when they arrive.
I don't don't know. I haven't coughed in a long time, and I think I'm going to be coughing. I hope not.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. She wanted angel cards and affirmation, or
Whatever you pulled for her,
okay.
we'll do. Do you want me to go, love?
Yes, that'd be great, and then I'll follow you.
So the first card that I pulled for you, Rossi's Den, is sort of like a little affirmational type card. This is from the language of flowers, okay? And this is a cyclamen flower, and the meaning is resignation. The message is say goodbye to what you no longer need. So releasing, letting go, setting up boundaries, that type of idea. The next card that I've got here is from the Sea Soul Journey Oracle. I can't say that fast or I will mess it up. This is a love card. And we have space. May your heart and your scope expand. Okay, so releasing, letting go, setting up boundaries is opening up your heart. May your heart and your scope expand. And the last card, you've got the Angel of Love. Allowing yourself to be open, as Nancy was saying before, right? Hearing them, being available, right? Really sort of tuning in and paying attention to signs and symbols, synchronicity, songs, smells, change, numbers that you see, butterflies, birds, whatever it might be. Don't discount them. Focus and pay attention to them, because it is a sign, it is a message. I feel like they're trying to get a message to you by saying that about like that's 3 messages all about love and to expand your scope. So it's making me feel like you're getting messages, but you might be missing them or dismissing them. So what have you got, Nancy?
Okay, from the Archangel Michael's Sword of Light, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. That's a beautiful card.
Love it. I love that deck.
And the soul truth, what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. And the soul action is list 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. And the third card,
beautiful,
cute little deck. It's the Spirit Cats. And this is the most precious deck. And this, look at this kitty cat.
Aww.
You see the third eye there?
Yeah, so cute.
It says, peace. Meet Serena. She will guide you to the sanctuary at the center of your being, a place of stillness in the midst of the flowing river of life. She knows the language of forgiveness and acceptance. If you are quiet for a moment and let your heart soften and open, she can teach you these true words so that you may rest your mind in the abode of peace. We cannot control the actions of others, but our perspectives, our feelings, and our choices remain in our power. Choose to be at peace even as you work towards resolution, evolution, and change. Isn't that a beautiful message?
It is gorgeous. And Rossi just said, beautiful messages gives me a lot to think about.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just typing in the chat that the list is now closed. I did get you, Liz. Thank you for popping in, by the way. And hi, honey. popping in from work to show some support and say hi. That's my husband popping in.
Oh,
My husband is Kelmar, for those that don't know.
oh,
That's who that is. All right, we have Lottie B up next.
okay.
I'm still sitting here staring at all the starred comments, and I'm like, why isn't it moving? That's because I'm not in the right spot. Thanks, honey, for popping in. Bye, Pia. Have a good afternoon. Pia was here work listening.
Ah,
Oh, I love this for you, Lottie B. You want me to go, Nancy, or do you want to go, love?
I've got 3 cards for Lottie B. The first is Gabriel, clear away the noise. Here's this card.
Beautiful.
It says, struggling to glean answers, feeling challenged and discerning the next step, or battling apathy are sure indicators that you've taken too much on. Before you sink further into confusion or dismay, unplug and clear out. Step away from the voices of others. Abstain from social media. Try singing or humming or using a mantra to change your mental chatter. As soon as you give yourself a pause to silence the noise, you will feel more confident in the choices you make and the path that's right for you. Boy, that speaks to me too.
Yeah. Lottie B says, wow, that resonates.
The second one is from Archangel Michael. This is your life's purpose. My prayer, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career.
Beautiful.
There's that one. And then the final card is from Wild Offerings by Tasha Silver. It says, solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. So that kind of goes with the first card, doesn't it?
Yep. My cards are short and sweet. With the exception of the last one, but I think it sort of is in the same realm. So we start out with the Cosmic Cat Wisdom Oracle, and we have safety. Find your pocket. So to me, that is about, the boundaries that you put around yourself, how you protect yourself. In other words, you don't have to give all of yourself to everybody, right? Keep a little bit for yourself. The next card that I've got is forgiveness. Look at that beautiful picture. Okay. Archangel Phanuel is urging you to let go of past grievances. So if you've had a situation with persons or a issue around a situation, don't force yourself to be part of that. You can put boundaries around yourself and say, you know what, I'm busy. It's totally okay for you to do that, right? The last card I got is from the Guardian Angel cards, and it's inspiration. This message says, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. So, not sure if someone in your circle, someone in your environment is telling you that something that you want to do isn't a great idea for you. And maybe that's why you're sort of feeling a bit kind of like, oh, yikes. So, rest assured that those ideas are being filtered down to you. Be patient and they will come. And make sure you put some boundaries up around yourself. That's what I got for you. Okay. She's like, okay, so Lottie says, wow, that resonates. All of that rings true. Yes, makes sense. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that too. There is nothing better to me than that feeling of ideas coming in and you know that spark being ignited. I love it. All right, let's go to Gypsy JJ next. Like I said, these are in random order, you guys. And oh, you're very welcome, Lottie. She said thank you both so much. All right, from my friend Gypsy JJ. Remember last night when we were doing the tarot scopes that the month of August is about relationships and healings. So I think that as a collective, we could be experiencing a lot of relationship issues, right? Beautiful. I got two cards that came out at once.
Ooh.
Which was just meant I had to shuffle last, that's all. And I got two master numbers, Gypsy JJ, which is no accident, considering that we're talking about angels and affirmations. Do you want me to go, Nancy?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, first card that I've got is you will manifest what you need. I love that. Beautiful little box. And it's master number 44, which some argue is not a master number. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. The second card that I've got is to embrace the magic of the moment, or the magical moment, sorry, master number 11. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Remember, manifesting. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. And the third card, look at that. Present. May you sense each shiver of the surf. May you sense each shiver of the surf. So you can't appreciate the surf if you're standing on the shore or watching it from, a TV, right? You have to be present. You got to be on the board, right? You have to be in the curl of the wave to feel it. And sometimes when we are focused on the outcome of something, or too busy trying to make sure that it's perfectly like lined up with the plan that we had already previously laid out in our mind, things don't always line up like that, right? It's not that easy sometimes to connect the dots. So be patient and be present. Allow yourself to enjoy each step of the journey, not just the outcome and the arrival at the destination, is what I get from that message. That's what I got for you. What'd you get there?
Archangel Haniel, find and follow your rhythm. And in any given moment, we can feel hungry, tired, energized, excited, unsettled, inspired, and more. This card invited you to take your focus from the frantic pace of the world and tune into the sensual, undulating, soft beat of your heart and feel the pulse of your soul. Understanding what you need and accepting where you are helps you nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Hear the rhythm, listen to your soul. Then the second card was from the Spirit Oracle. Can you feel me?
Beautiful cards.
Your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, and celebrate. And the final card that I have is from Archangel Michael, New Beginnings and a Fresh Start. This is what it looks like.
Beautiful.
And it says, thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes.
You are taking ownership and making plans, and I love that. Like, that's what I'm getting out of all of those cards. You are going places, you're on a journey, and I mean, that's beautiful. I love that. All right, let's go to Sonia next. And Miss Sonia. Now, you guys seen how many times I shuffled that deck, right? You seen that? And I got the same card as I got last time. So that's no accident. Sonia, I've got individuality again. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. The second card that I got for you is family harmony. Your guardian angel is urging you to maintain loving, positive relationships with those close to you. So if there's a friend or a family member that you've been thinking about, maybe I should call, right? Or they just popped into your mind, that's not an accident, give them a call. Just check in, right? The last card that I've got is the elephant. And the elephant is about greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone that you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So maintaining that harmony with the people that you're closest to is not an issue for you. All you need to do is just sort of extend the invitation, I want to say. I think that's kind of a lovely message. Gypsy JJ says, I'm into these ladies. She loves the angels and the affirmations.
No. Tanya, I wanted you to just look at this. It says, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wide choice. Keep moving. This is from Archangel Michael, sort of like, look at the joy on her face and look at the light.
Beautiful.
Look at the light in this. You are correct. Keep moving forward. The second card that popped out from the same deck is Step into the Spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. And here's that light again. And see the angel?
Yeah.
Archangel Michael. He's waiting for you to share your wisdom. And the third card is, who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the bigger and more lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. I think all three of those cards go together.
Beautifully.
I just think that's a beautiful reading for you, Sonia. I really do. It's really touched me.
It seems like that you get your sort of, I want to say your motivation or your inspiration, your spark from just sort of shining your light to others, right? Mm-hmm. There's something about that family card that speaks to me. So you're going to go there and you're going to allow them to soak up your light like a sponge, and it's going to lift them, and watching them be lifted then allows you to go out and shine your light to the world, which is that greatness that it's time, for you to succeed. It's time for you to sort of be the spotlight, if you will.
Well, you know what we were talking about before, this is, you have listened to your inner voice, the whole thing about listening.
Yeah.
In our noisy world, it's so easy to just get caught up in all of that. And right. There are all these precious messages that are coming in that, maybe sometimes we're too distracted to hear.
Right.
And you just think about what we miss out on in our spiritual journey, when we're not listening.
Absolutely. We have Sherry up next. Thank you so much, Sonia. So Gerald has left. Bye, Gerald. Hershey is gone. Bye, Hershey. Thanks, everyone, for being here. And you're welcome, Liz. Of course, Sonia says it's a beautiful message. Sonia says, yes, Michael is one of the angels with me. Thank you for this wonderful message. I'll let them all in. I love them. Sorry, I keep banging the laptop. Apologize. All right. Let us go to the cards. Love is most important, 100%. Mm-hmm. Whoops. All right. My cards are, well, pretty short. We start with, from the Cosmic Cat Wisdom, we have flexibility. I'm sorry, these cards crack me right up. Stretch your limits. Then we have the Angel of Tranquility. And then we have Believe. So for those of you that don't know, believe was my mother's favorite word. I literally have it all over my house in every possible form you can imagine. So I literally was saying love is most important, agreeing with Sonia's comment in the chat when this popped up. And so I felt like my mother sort of chose this card for me to read to you, Sherry. So be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of any preconceived ideas. There is nothing for you to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities are abound, provided you are flexible. I mean, you can't make that up. Look at that. Provided that you are flexible, this says. And retain an open heart and mind, which you get from the tranquility. Believe all is possible. Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. This cute little kitty cat for you, Jerry. It's a card of gratitude. Meet Grace. She receives the gifts of the universe with open paws. When she shifts her mind to see what wonders are flowing in, the world glimmers with beauty. It is easy to focus on all those unmet desires, gone astray plans, and everything beyond the horizon of now. Let Grace remind you to notice all the blessings we are receiving. What feels good? Let it in. What is making your heart sing even a quiet, momentary song? Who do you love that is with you now in spite of right or by your side? Let each thank you open your heart a little more.
Beautiful. I love that. Those cards are so pretty.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a glorious time for me to be on this earth. You are extensions of source, energy here in the magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time, space, reality provides the perfect balance from which to create and attract. There has never been a better time to be upon your planet. That is from the well-being cards.
Mm-hmm.
And the final card is spaciousness.
Pretty.
And it says, what do I no longer need? Help me, Spirit, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy.
All of that is a really powerful message of,
yes,
if you can, sort of allow yourself to shift thinking or shift perspective, right? To be more flexible, that the sky is the limit, right? That there is no block or obstacle that you wouldn't be able to navigate. I love to say, and this is my new thing lately, I don't know where this came from, but one day I was reading and it just popped into my head, and it really hasn't left me yet. So until it leaves me, I know that I'm supposed to keep saying it. Imagine yourself as a bumper car. You all know what bumper cars are. Remember when we used to go to the fairs and they had those cars that had the big long pole that ran along the ceiling with an electrical sort of vibration or electrical energy current, whatever you want to call it. those cars had big rubber bands all around them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big rubber bumpers that would, when you banged into each other, would keep you from like really feeling the impact. So imagine you have that rubber band around you, right? And as you travel down your path, if you bang up against something, if you swipe up against something, if you just gently touch it, you're going to bounce back. We learn from those obstacles and those challenges. We almost have to go through them. What's important is that we take the lessons that we learn and then we implement them as we move forward, right?
Yes.
That's the important bit. So imagine yourself as a bumper car.
Boy, that takes me back, Kelly.
Oh, doesn't it?
Bumper cars, yes.
Right? Everybody's saying such nice things. Sonia's saying yes, and it doesn't cost a thing to be kind. That the kitty cards are cute. Hi, Sylvia. Sherry says, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it helped. Blessings, Sherry. I'm glad. All right. So next up we have Pooja. Then we have Sam, and then we have Liz. So we might just run a few minutes over, but that was pretty good timing on our parts. Yay, Nancy and Kelly. Look at us go. You'd think we'd done this before. Once or twice, right, Nancy? Once or twice, my friend.
Twice, yeah.
Now, Nancy, you don't really have a set schedule when you go when you do your recordings, do you?
No. I used to be on every Saturday night at 9 with Mel, the Woolly Hermit.
Right.
But she no longer wants to do that. And I really like that. It was called Tarot Talks. I may continue that once I get the StreamYard figured out, because I've really enjoyed it and I got a lot out of it. So let's see here. Angel cards.
Well, you have a new friend now, so just saying.
All right.
I used to do a segment. I call them segments that I called interrogation, where I would bring different tarot readers on and ask them different questions, depending on what they read on or how long they've been reading or the decks that they use or whatever. And I found it fascinating because everybody does it. I mean, to the outside world, it looks like we're all doing the same thing, but to me, it was fascinating because I was learning that everybody had their own way, their own style, their own particular rituals and stuff. It was fascinating.
Yes. That is fascinating. I've got my 3 cards. If you
all
want
right, go for
ahead.
it.
Okay, Pooja. The first card is Archangel Jophiel. Before you judge, love.
Beautiful card.
It's easy and sometimes automatic to get frustrated with ourselves or to lay blame at the feet of others. Why doesn't she, or how could he detract us from our true work? This card reminds you to put your mind on your heart. Feel love inside you first. Then, from that place of spirit, decide if you would like to judge. Love softens our perceptions, elicits compassion, and soothes the soul. Before you judge yourself or another, place yourself in love. Boy, that's wise words there. And 2 cards came out of the Archangel Michael Sword of Light. The first one is open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. And look at that.
Beautiful.
Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful card? The next one, I love this one. And it goes open up to your spirit. These go hand in hand. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now it's time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Look at that. Look at her
That is
hugging that.
gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wait, Nancy, sorry. Put that card up again. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Sorry. Just like you put it up and I was like, oh my God, that's the exact same card as I have. Look at how pretty that is.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
And look at the look on her face.
Right?
Yeah. There's joy in this face.
Yeah.
And then look at the peace in this.
Yeah.
I love that.
Beautiful. Oh, you know what? Rossi's Den says it looks just like her picture. Right?
Ah.
Good catch, Rossi's Den.
What about that? Yeah.
So, I've got regain your focus. From that deck, the Archangel Sword of Light, or Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So don't let noise, the outside stuff, the stuff that you can work with and you can switch and you can navigate. Don't let that stuff be the thing that trips you up, right? So interesting to me. I've got the Angel of Happiness.
Ooh.
And then I've got this card here, which is the Camellia and Peace. And this says, be calm and calm will come. So to me, that all of these things are tying in. If we don't let the obstacles be an obstacle, if we channel our inner bumper car, as it were, right, we can navigate anything. And when we navigate it, we're not coming from a place of fear. We're coming from a place of accomplishment, right? I did it. And then what is the reward? What is the outcome? It's pure joy. It's pure happiness, because not only did you get rid of the situation or deal with the situation, right? But you did it when you were telling yourself, or maybe someone else is telling you, that you could not.
What was the second card you showed, Kelly?
The Angel of Happiness.
Look at the motion and the joy in that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And the light. Look at the light coming down.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love that. And all the flowers.
Yep.
Beautiful card. Beautiful.
So I hope that makes sense, Pooja. I hope it resonates. All right. We have 2 more to go here. Sorry, Nancy. We're just running over just by a couple of minutes here. Let me get rid of that one.
Fine.
Did we do Sherry?
I don't think so.
Sherry, okay. I'm going to stick this comment up because I literally just erased it by accident.
We did do
Sherry. We did do Sherry.
Yes, we did.
Good. Thank you. Okay. So Liz and then Sam.
What do my guides have?
What do my guides have to say to me now? So we'll pull the angel and affirmation cards, see what we get for you. I like that. Thank you, Gypsy JJ. She's saying about living with a bumpy life, but we can bounce back. Yeah, I don't know. I was doing a reading a couple months ago, and that just kind of came out of me, and I was like, that was random. And it hasn't really left me. It seems to be applicable to so many readings that I've done since then. Do you ever get that, where you get something and it seems to just keep sort of being appropriate in some form or fashion? They'll let me know when to stop using it, I guess. I don't know. You know what? And what's funny about that is, like Nancy was saying, like that takes you back. I don't even remember the last time I was on a bumper card. I mean, my God, has to be like 30
Well,
years
I'd completely forgotten about them.
right?
But boy, it was fun, wasn't it?
Yep. I used to love it. It was like one of my favorite things to do when the local fair or whatever would happen. That's an interesting card. Liz, just out of curiosity, do you have any what's the word I'm looking for? Do you feel particularly drawn to protecting or saving the planet? I mean, and when I say that, I mean all of us do, but I mean like more than that. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you talking to me?
no, I'm talking to Liz.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay, good. Well, then that makes sense because the card I got, I was like, what? I'll show you. I've got preserving the environment. It says Archangel Ariel is calling upon you to assist her in protecting our beautiful planet. So if this is something since the 70s, okay. So then that makes sense. As long as it makes sense to you, that is what I care about. The next card that I've got is that look at the beautiful butterflies around her. Change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunity. So maybe something's going to happen in terms of this environment, this environmental situation. What's interesting, though, is the last card that I've got, which is Heard. May your brave call be carried to the wind. So some cause, some program that you're associated with in terms of this environment. Your call to action, your call for support, I believe is going to be heard. So you're going to be making strides in that department. That's what I got for you. That was such an interesting card to come out. I was like, what is that? Sorry, go ahead, Nancy. What'd you get, love?
The first one that I got was Metatron, trust the universe knows how. Right there. And it says, maybe you think you need to know all the answers. Perhaps you feel you've got to justify or make sense of how your desires will manifest. Are you restricting miracles because you don't see a way? Relax. Spirit is infinitely wise and endlessly creative, moving planets, birthing stars, creating worlds. Whatever your wishes and desires are, relax and trust. Spirit can handle the details.
Beautiful.
The second card is service. You stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation.
Yeah.
The final card is from Archangel Michael's Sword of Light. The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom.
Beautiful.
There's that card that you drew. Yep. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So Liz was saying that she even feels guilty using AC with I can appreciate where that comes from. And our climate is in crisis, as we were talking about at the beginning of this hour. So she just said, oh, needed to hear that last one. Yeah, you definitely did. Good for you. Sonia says, so glad for all you both do. So thank you, Sonia, for that.
Oh, yes.
Before we leave, please make sure that you give us a thumbs up, and do go check out Nancy's channel. Show her some love. She is a wonderful lady, and a wonderful member of the spiritual community. And oh, hi, Marina. Marina from Heart Center Tarot.
Hey.
How are you, my dear? Yeah, so Nancy, again, wonderful person and wonderful part of the spiritual community. Go check her out and show her some love. She's fabulous. As well as, so is Marina from Heart Center Tarot. Marina, by the way, love, I did answer your email. I just had Marina on Monday. So Sam would like a reading for August and September. We're not really doing readings, Sam, but we'll pull a angel affirmation type, same as we've been doing for everyone, for you. Well, thanks, Sonia. You have a blessed day as well. If anyone hasn't checked out the weekend reading, it is posted up. Went up this morning. I do the weekend reading for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then on Sunday, oh, thank you, Marina. Marina just subscribed to you, Nancy.
Oh, well, thank you.
I put the weekend reading up this morning, and on Sunday, the Oracle message will come out. And then we start all over again. And for those of you that did not know, we did the horoscopes live last night, so check those out. I have not had a chance to go into it and put timestamps in, but we started with Leo, and we went forward from there, if that helps. That was a 3-hour show. It was a lot of reading.
Is it okay if I go first?
Yeah, go ahead, my love.
I'm all done. The first one is from Archangel Michael. Use your imagination, and you'll see the answer.
Sorry. Look.
Ooh.
Angel of Imagination.
What about that? Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. And then it said for you to describe the situation and then apply this. From the Law of Attraction affirmations, 2 cards popped out for you. Honesty. I am fair and honest, and that attracts fairness and honesty into my life. And friendship. I love this. Look at isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Special friends are there to help me and bring me strength during difficult times. And the final card is, I pulled a little kitty cat card for you. It's called Majesty. Meet Majesty. She lives inside each one of us. She is the queen of the vulnerable heart, the yearning soul, the seeking mind. She helps us see our majesty, helps us to honor our gifts, hone our skills, and be true to our word. Let us not diminish ourselves with endless self-criticism and self-negation. We must wear our crown of light and love with confidence, grace, and generosity of spirit. We all have something to teach and share with our fellows. Cultivate kindness and respect towards yourself so that your gifts may flourish and be shared freely with those around you.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Absolutely. So this is what I've got, very similar. So we start out with the Angel of Imagination, which I love this card. It's so pretty. Then we have from the Cosmic Cat Wisdom deck, we have Truth and Let It Show. And then the last card is from the Angel Guardian Angel cards, and this is Trust. So, trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective and therefore cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of any fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. So, Angel of Imagination, open yourself up. Let your truth show. That means it's okay for you to speak your truth, to be kind to yourself, to be truthful with yourself, to, really stand your ground, and trust and believe. Trust and believe that you deserve it and that it's going to happen for you, that it can happen for you, right? As my mother loved to say, you have that special, unique light within you that the world deserves to see, and the world deserves to see it. And you deserve for the world to see it, right? We oftentimes discount our own gifts, whatever they may be. Maybe you're a great musician. Maybe you're an excellent writer. Maybe you're great at writing songs. Maybe you're great at crocheting. Maybe you're a master gardener. Doesn't matter what your gift is. We all have one. And why should we discount that? Why should we keep that hidden? Why should we pretend that is not so? You don't have to be necessarily good at something to want to share it with others. But I think we come from a place in society, and also most of us come from a generation where we feel like if we're not a master of something, we are not able or eligible to speak on it, right? You don't have to be a master at everything as long as you're passionate about it and it's coming from an authentic place. People will hear that. People will see that, right? Because it comes from true intention, from good intention. And I am getting off my soapbox now. So thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you, everyone, for asking the questions. And I thank you, Nancy, for being here, for joining me today. This has been so much.
Thank everybody for allowing me to read for them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's
been so nice meeting you, Kelly.
Well, you are welcome to.
You're good people.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. I think that you're good people too. And I'm so glad that you were able to come and join me today. We'll definitely do this again. What did I want to say to you guys? So yes, Monday I'll be back. I'm on with Tarot Stash at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then 7 p.m. Eastern on my own channel with Cartomancy Mesquite doing the full moon readings. Make sure you have a great weekend. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment after the show, hit that bell notification, all those YouTube things that are so important to the channels. They really do make a difference. So don't forget to do them no matter what channel you're watching. And Nancy, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. All right, friends, have a great weekend, and we will see you when we see you next. And until then, we wish you many blessings. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.